Hey folks, welcome to the What the Futures podcast, your quick guide to better farming decisions. All right, folks, I've got Daryl Kuzan joining me from Conexus Credit Union. Daryl, how's your week going?
Pretty good. Can't complain. It's only Tuesday, so a lot of week left, but it's going to go by quick.
Did you follow the Blue Jays? Like, did you get into the baseball thing? Are you a Blue Jays fan, like, normally or no?
Well, I like playoff ball.
Yeah.
I've been to 2 baseball games this year, one in Minneapolis and one in Boston, with my son going to Virginia. So those are cool games. Live games are way better than TV, for sure.
That's a couple of nice venues there. And
very nice. Yeah, Wrigley Field was pretty cool.
Okay, so I've got you on the show here this week. We got some stuff to talk about in regards to the conference in Moose Jaw in just a minute. But before we get to that, I hear something about Conexus getting a little bit bigger in size here, bigger scale. What's going on?
Yeah, well, membership voted on a merger between Synergy, Cornerstone, and Conexus back in, I believe it was in January, February.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, and we was at 80+% of approval on the merger. So we're going to become a $15 billion credit union, which will probably be the biggest one in Saskatchewan. So yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Okay. From like a footprint or a location, is this a little bit more west and south then, or what's the
we'll basically cover the whole province except for maybe that southwestern part, like that Swift Current country. Like we'll go from Lloydminster all the way across to Tisdale, north to Larange, and south to Assiniboia, down to Yorkton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty big reach, so members can get us anywheres.
Okay.
Should be cool.
So from a member perspective, is there any kind of changes for them to expect, or is that kind of status quo? I
don't expect a lot at the membership level because it won't affect the front line. They'll keep all the front line. I've been told, so that'll be good. Be the top end positions likely that will get thinned out, but yeah, it'll be good. It'll give us more opportunities, maybe be more efficient, come up with better programs and stuff for members. So yeah, it'll be cool. Yeah. And
for yourself in ag lending or on the ag side, do you have a few additional colleagues then across the prairies?
Oh yeah, we'll have people all over the province, which will be kind of neat. Probably, I don't know how many more advisors we'll have, but we'll find out in January.
Okay.
What our numbers will be. So yeah, it's kind of everything's status quo until January, and then we get to all meet each other in January. So that'll be neat.
And like as advisors, do you guys get together kind of regularly, or have like discussions about what's going on in the space, or talk crops and stuff? Like, is that in the background?
Yeah, we talk every month as a team in the ag team, and then we just came back from and we have a yearly conference that was 2 weeks ago. We all got together, and yeah, it was a good time. Got to meet everybody again and face to face. We're spread out across the province, so not too often we get to meet in person. So that's kind of fun to meet everybody.
Yeah. All right. Well, stay tuned for more in January, I guess, with the big merger there. So Daryl, I want to talk Moose Jaw for a second, because this has been like a dream of mine going back to last year, where a company would step up and sponsor some farmers to attend an educational, fun, exciting conference, and you guys are the first ones to put your hands up to attempt this. So I thank you for that.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's gonna be pretty exciting to bring a couple of people to the conference and see what it's all about. Encourage marketing and planning for their farms. It'll be cool.
Yeah, so I want to talk through some of the details here as well, and in regards to how people can participate. But before I do, I just wanted to chat about the conference just really quick. We've made a few adjustments here lately, but we've got a couple of action-packed days. We start off with registration, which is December 9th. Tuesday, December 9th. That's from 2 to 5 is registration. And then we have a kickoff party sponsored by yours truly here at What the Futures.
Nice.
We do the kickoff party that night, which is it just sets the pace for the week. It gets everyone excited and gets that energy level going for the week. So that's day one. The next day we kick it off with breakfast bright and early. We have 3 keynote speakers. We have 3 breakout sessions. Just a packed day. We have crop marketing experts. We've got folks coming in from the industry. We've got some financial leadership as well. Even some AI components, some technology components. It's all geared towards helping farmers, with their crop marketing plan, create that crop marketing plan, execute that crop marketing plan. And that night, we have a fun tunnel tour and dinner hosted by Brett Young. So that'll be fun. And then Thursday, again, 2 breakout sessions, 2 keynotes, 3 breakout sessions on that second day as well. And just a chance to interact with all these great speakers from across the prairies, also bringing some in from Ontario and from the US. First time pulling somebody north of the border for the conference. And so excited for that. So December 9th to 11th, we're at the Temple Garden Spa in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. And if that sounds interesting to you, let's talk about how people can participate here, Daryl. So if we go to the whatthefuturespodcast.ca website or ryandenny.ca, either one will get you there, you will see a form that you can fill out online. It says, win a seat to the 2025 Crop Marketing Made Cool Conference, sponsored by Conexus Credit Union. And it's as easy as that. You put in your name, first name, last name, email. Why do you want to be at the Crop Marketing Made Cool Conference? And what are you hoping to learn? What connection would mean the most to you? So that's what we're looking for in the form. It's very easy to fill out. It's going to take you a couple seconds. Just got to tell us why you want to be there. Why do you want to be there in Moose Jaw? So, Daryl, how many farms are we sending here?
We got 2 tickets to give out with rooms, accommodations for those 2 nights. So you don't have to worry about finding a place. We got rooms for you.
Excellent.
It'll be a good time, and I'll get to be there too. So it'll be exciting to be at that event and see what the farmers are learning about marketing grain, because every year I look at people's margins and I try to figure out how they can make it better. And I'm pretty sure marketing grain the right way will for sure help that.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully and definitely. And we'll talk margins in just a second as well. So folks, again, this is for 2 seats, talking about 2 farms here, hotel included, your meals at the conference, everything's included in this package. You'll get all the swag. You'll participate in everything. You'll have a great time. You'll learn a pile of stuff. And big thanks to Conexus for stepping up, sponsoring some farms. Now, Daryl, can anybody apply to this? If they're a brand new farm, if they're a seasoned, veteran here, been farming for 40 years, can anybody apply, or are you looking for a specific group?
Anybody can apply, and then see what happens.
You bet. All right, folks, there you heard Daryl say it. Anyone can apply to this thing. We will look to draw for this in the next couple of weeks here, Daryl. I think we're aiming for, if I am not mistaken, I think we're aiming for around November 21st is kind of our hope. That's a Friday. Does that sound about right?
Sounds about right.
Yeah. All right. Good stuff.
Perfect.
Okay. Now, Daryl, just a second here. We'll park the conference talk for a minute, but what are you seeing from the financial side in the industry? Like, we saw obviously low prices and the worry of an average crop or below average crop. Yeah. How have the crops come off in your region, and has financial situations, do they look better than they looked, even back in June?
Oh, for sure. Yields are way up compared to what farmers thought they were going to be in July. Guys were expecting well below average because it was so dry. And then they were at likely average plus for yields. The prices aren't there, of course, but there was a big rain that came through northeast of us that flooded out some areas. So that area took a little bit of a hit for being a little bit wet, but most of the area was pretty good. Northwest was a little dry, so they were probably slightly below average, but around PA, south of PA was significantly better than Northwest, and Northeast I shouldn't say was horrible, but it was average for sure, a little bit better maybe.
Okay.
It was an interesting year.
Prices have, they've come off the bottom a little bit at least. Are you sensing some urgency for folks to get some business done, some grain sold, or is it pretty quiet on that front?
Oh, lots of people taking out their cash advances. CCJ advances are coming in to help with cash flow. Quite a bit of grain moved off the combine when guys saw their yields, just because they just maybe didn't want to bag the grain or just wanted to move some crop because they don't see any real positive outlook on wheat prices, especially.
Sure.
They're more hopeful on the canola probably. So a lot of wheat moved versus canola, and usually oats is probably a good time to move it. As in the fall, doesn't seem like there seems to be much carry out there for oats maybe, but lots of oats moved. I think it's mostly because it's so bulky and you don't want to handle bags in January, February of oats. There's so much of it.
And the animals like that. So,
yeah, once the elk figure out where the oats are, they'll clean those bags out quick.
Yeah. So, when you look at the time of year, it's early November. When you look at your clients, what sort of things are you tackling right now? What's are you starting to do some calendar year end stuff, or what are you looking at?
I've got people looking at whether or not they should be buying some land that might be coming up for sale or moving on equipment. Also going over their 3-4 year average and seeing what their margins are over the last 3-4 years, what they got to maintain going forward for their debt schedules. What happens if they rent more land, buy more land? We're kind of going over stuff like that. Okay.
Planning for the future, planning for next year then, right? Big part of it. So,
for sure. Yeah.
Interesting. Well, Daryl, thanks for jumping on the show. Before I let you go, you do a little farming. You got some animals on the farm. Hey, how are the buffalo doing?
They're doing all right. We just shipped semi-load out to the States a few weeks ago, and I got paid, so that was good. There's no tariff on it, so I'm happy.
Good. Yeah. Good. And has that market, has it done similar to beef, like from where it stands price-wise, or?
Yeah, prices are good. They've been increasing slowly, just like cattle over the last 2 years. Yep. Hopefully they stay up. I'm not expecting them to stay up this high forever. They eventually will come back down, but I don't know. Try to save up some money in the good times so you can live through the bad times, I guess. I got a full-time job, so I'm good. Yeah, it's not. I don't make my living on it, so that's good.
Definitely a great time to upgrade the tractor and all the fun stuff, right?
Tractor for sure, keep that thing going.
Shipping down to the U.S., do you sell to the same customer every year, or is that change year to year?
Yeah, we sell to the same guy every year, in Colorado.
Well, I look forward to seeing you in Moose Jaw here in just over a month. Again, folks, RyanDenis.ca is where you'll find the Conexus logo and the form. Again, super easy. Name, email, why do you want to attend? Fill that out. We'll draw for that sometime around November 21st. I think that is the day. I don't know the exact time, but that day. So we'll give you a deadline of the 20th, and we'll pick a couple lucky farms to join us down at Little Chicago, I think is what they call Moose Jaw, Daryl.
So, for sure.
Yeah, Little Chicago. So
the tunnels will be cool.
I've been deep into an Al Capone book here the last 2 weeks and he's quite the businessman. Like he, of course, lots of horrible things and terrible things, but the way he conducted himself and his people, like, I don't know if you might hear some of that in some of my presentations down in Moose Jaw.
Yeah, so. That'll be funny. That'll be good.
Yeah. All right, man. Thanks for coming on the show. Thanks for the support.
You bet. Thanks, Ryan.